As Americans, we are bound together by a single fate and a shared destiny. We rise together or we fall apart.
Anything is possible because you live in the United States of America. It's not true if you're from a third world country.
The ability to do what you want is really a huge part of the American
One day
dream.
live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Get married and have a ton of kids. I mean, get married when you're
Be your husband's girlfriend.
Marry your best friend.
Happy countries have children.
If you want to do something truly great, as Mother Teresa said, go home and love your family.
We came to this country and we didn't have a cent.
We live in a country of opportunities. I have a dream.
Cowboys are badasses. America has lost that. If we could get our cowboy backbone back, it would help a lot of society because hard work, grit, determination, honesty, integrity, family unit together, all the things that built America, that's what the cowboy is.
Faith and family, not government, are the center of American life.
I want to say thank you. Thank you, America. Thank you.
Minneapolis on fire.
Fiery day at the Colorado Capitol. Ban the purchase and transfer of so-called assault weapons.
Ban that entirely. I don't think any civilian should have a gun.
And just because you legally possess a gun doesn't mean that we're not going to walk into that home and check to see if you're being responsible.
A share of generation who is proud to be American is falling off a cliff.
Looting a local Target.
Started to gather early yesterday.
Burning the American flag and raising the Palestinian flag in its place.
There's our precious daughter. If they did not know what love meant, who would?
It's several men, totally naked on bikes, waving.
Hello, Navarro. Suck any good page 23. The other
We're just going to give the trophy to Leah. We respect and admire your swim, but Leah needs to hold the trophy.
That an apartment complex went viral. Kaufman and the police department have said these are isolated incidents at 2 buildings and a small...
Jocelyn's wicked murder are 2 illegal aliens.
Viciously murdered my dog.
June 17th was the day her life was taken.
Every day thinking, that I can call her and I can't.
And my baby paid the ultimate price.
Violently assaulted her and strangled her
She went for a
violently
job
to death.
and never came home.
We're losing very innocent people.
If Jesus were here today, he would be abortion doula.
First walked out of the abortion clinic, I had such an empty feeling.
And guess who else is here? Planned Parenthood. They are handing out free abortions.
I don't give a fuck about anyone in the womb.
I paid for death to enter my body.
I did kill my son, and I'm sorry.
Researchers say ultra-processed food
Contained 38 different pesticides.
lurking behind those nutrition labels.
not be poison in our food.
You're poor, you cannot do
There's
it.
no question I'm in favor of banning fracking.
It has dorms for black students who want to be separated from the rest of the campus.
Denver's homeless problem is showing no signs of slowing.
He is not only unfit, he is destructive to our democracy.
He has to be eliminated.
Assassination attempt against former President Trump.
This is the most serious assassination attempt in 40 years.
Gen Z won't be able to afford housing.
Home prices have increased 290%.
Can barely afford groceries.
After 4 years of Biden and Harris, more Americans believe the American dream is no longer achievable. Donald Trump says he'll restore that, but how?
Some of them may look back and ask themselves whether they've made the right choice, whether they've made the most of the opportunities they've been given. Together, we have the same mission. Over the course of your life, you will find that things are not always fair. You will find that things happen to you that you do not deserve and that are not always warranted. But you have to put your head down and fight, fight, fight. Never, ever, ever give up. Don't give in, don't back down, and never stop doing what you know is right. Nothing worth doing ever, ever, ever came easy. And the more righteous your fight, the more opposition that you will face. In your hearts are inscribed the values of service, sacrifice, and devotion. Now you must go forth into the world and turn your hopes and dreams into action. America has always been the land of dreams because America is a nation of true believers. When the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth, they prayed. When the founders wrote the Declaration of Independence, they invoked our Creator 4 times. Because in America, we don't worship government, we worship God. It is why our currency proudly declares, "In God we trust." And it's why we proudly proclaim that we are one nation under God. The story of America is the story of an adventure that began with deep faith, big dreams, and humble beginnings.